The room was silent, too silent. Not even the hum of the air vents dared to interrupt the tension that had been building for weeks. And then, it happened. Usha Vance, usually composed, always measured, the epitome of calm first lady-in-waiting energy, finally broke. And the moment she did, the entire political world stopped in its tracks. Fans were shocked. Insiders whispered. And for the first time since this entire scandal exploded online, Usha's true feelings about the Vance and Erika Kirk rumors came boiling to the surface. It started with a single headline, one that Usha had tried to ignore. One that she hoped would disappear like all the other whispers that swirl around Washington like smoke. But when that headline mutated into memes, TikToks, conspiracy threads, and late-night, political gossip, jokes, everything spiraled out of control. What began as baseless speculation turned into a full-blown storm, engulfing not only Vance and Erika Kirk but their families, their friends, and now Usha herself. Sources say she held it together at first. She smiled at public events, nodded politely in interviews, and maintained the polished grace she's known for. But behind closed doors, the emotional weight was suffocating. People close to her claim she was trying to stay strong for the kids, while others insist she had reached her breaking point long before she admitted it. And tonight, right here, right now, we're diving into the moment that changed everything. Because according to insiders, the drama didn't just stop at Usha seeing rumors online. No, she discovered messages, screenshots, posts she didn't expect to see. Conversations being dissected, photos taken out of context, edits that made things look 10 times worse than they were. And when she realized just how far the internet had pushed the story, how deep the accusations had cut, how brutally the narrative had been twisted, she reacted in a way no one saw coming. Those who were in the room say Usha slammed her phone onto the counter, tears welling in her eyes as she whispered, "This has gone too far." Her voice cracked. Her hands shook. For a moment, even Vance, usually the one giving passionate speeches and fiery statements, was speechless. He stepped forward, reaching out to reassure her, but she stepped back, overwhelmed by the chaos erupting around them. And the spark that triggered that emotional collapse? Erika Kirk's silence. Fans demanded statements. Commentators analyzed body language. Political opponents gleefully fueled the fire. And when Erika remained quiet, letting rumors brew, letting accusations marinate, Usha could no longer contain her frustration. Witnesses claim she said, "Why won't she just put an end to this? Why won't anyone put an end to this?" Emotions ran high. The family was left divided between handling the scandal privately or fighting back publicly. Tonight, we unravel exactly what pushed Usha to her emotional breaking point, and the twist that made this already explosive situation even more shocking. The air in the Vance household felt different that night, thicker, heavier, like the walls themselves were holding their breath, waiting for the next explosion. had just closed the door to his home office, rubbing his temples, trying to make sense of how a rumor that started as a random online whisper had turned into a political wildfire. But Usha, she was beyond the point of trying to make sense. She was hurt. Deeply. She stood by the kitchen island, the soft glow of the pendant lights illuminating her face. Her eyes were swollen, both from exhaustion and from trying, so desperately, to hold herself together for the past few weeks. Her phone buzzed again. Another notification. Another video. Another edited clip of and Erika Kirk walking out of a conference last month, frozen and zoomed as if it were proof of something scandalous. And even though she knew the video was harmless, even though had explained it 10 times, the internet had done what it always does. "Look at this," she whispered, her voice trembling as she held the phone up. "They're calling me delusional. A clueless political spouse. I can't even walk into a grocery store without someone staring at me like they're waiting for a breakdown." exhaled sharply, walking toward her. "Usha, stop reading that stuff. These people don't know us. They don't know our marriage. This is just politics," she cut in sharply. "Just people being online. They're not just talking about you anymore. They're tearing apart our family. They're dragging our kids into this. They're twisting everything." Her voice cracked as she ran her fingers through her hair. "And Erika still hasn't said a word." The mention of Erika's name added fuel to fire that had been simmering beneath JD's own calm exterior. He clenched his jaw. "I told her team to release a statement. They said they're working on it." "Working on it?" Usha snapped. "This has been going on for weeks. And she's posting like nothing is happening. A Bible verse here, a brunch selfie there, meanwhile I'm drowning." JD stepped closer, placing a hand on her shoulder, but she stiffened. Not because she didn't want comfort, but because she was scared that if she let herself lean into him, she'd fall apart completely. Tell me the truth, she whispered suddenly, the question she'd been avoiding for days finally breaking free. Did anything happen? Anything at all? Any moment that someone could twist into this madness? JD's eyes softened, not offended, not defensive, just heartbroken that she even felt the need to ask. No, he said firmly. Nothing happened. I've only ever cared about you. You know that. Her lip quivered, and she looked away, not wanting to let him see the weak points in her armor. I know, she said shakily. I do. But this storm, it's relentless. And I feel like I'm standing in the middle of it with no protection. Before JD could respond, the doorbell rang. Both froze. It was almost 10 p.m. No one visited at this hour. JD frowned. Stay here, I'll check. But Usha followed him, anxiety gripping her chest. As he opened the door, the cold night air rushed in, and standing on the porch was someone neither of them expected to see. Erika Kirk. She wasn't smiling. She wasn't posing. She wasn't filming anything. Her eyes were red, her hands trembled, and the moment she met Usha's gaze, she whispered, "We need to talk." Now, the silence that followed was suffocating. JD blinked. Erika, what are you doing here? Erika swallowed hard. I couldn't stay quiet anymore. Not after what I found out today. Usha's heart dropped. What are you talking about? Erika inhaled shakily, stepping inside. The rumors didn't come from fans, or random trolls, or political rivals. She looked at them with fear in her eyes. They came from someone close to you both, and just like that, the entire room shifted. The scandal that had crushed Usha emotionally wasn't just an accident. It was intentional, and the real enemy wasn't outside. It was inside their circle. Usha felt her knees weaken, and she gripped the edge of the kitchen counter as if it could anchor her in reality. Someone close? She repeated, voice barely above a whisper. JD, are you saying, one of our own? JD's face darkened, a storm brewing behind his calm demeanor. I don't want to believe it, he said, his fingers clenching into fists. But, Erika's right. Some of the leaks, the doctored videos, even the posts attacking Usha online, they weren't random. Erika took a shaky breath. I tracked the IP addresses. I looked into every post, every viral clip. Whoever is behind this, they know exactly how to hurt you, Usha. And it's personal. Usha's hand flew to her mouth, stifling a sob. Her mind raced. Personal, but who would do this? Who would want to destroy us from the inside? Before anyone could answer, the front door creaked open again. And this time, it wasn't Erika or JD, it was someone entirely unexpected. Mom? A young, trembling voice called from the hallway. It was Sophie, Usha's teenage daughter, clutching her phone as if it were a lifeline. Mom, they're saying you started it. The TikToks, the threads, people are saying you're involved. Usha's heart stopped. The betrayal cut sharper than any scandalous headline could. She dropped to her knees, wrapping her arms around Sophie. No, baby, no, I would never. Her words dissolved into tears. I would never do that. This isn't real. It's not real. JD moved to console them both, but Erika's voice sliced through the tension like a knife. It's real, alright, but it's worse than you think. Whoever is behind this, they're trying to turn the whole family against each other. Usha looked up, her eyes wide. Turn us against each other? Who would? Erika, you said it yourself, it's personal. Who? Erika's lips pressed into a thin line. I can't say for sure yet, but I have a name. Someone in your inner circle, someone you trust. They've been feeding the rumors, editing the videos, even manipulating private messages to make it look like JD, like you, were involved. The room went deathly silent. Sophie clutched her phone tighter, as if the device itself held some magical truth. JD's jaw was locked, his usual composure now replaced by anger and fear. Do you have proof? Usha whispered, voice trembling, her entire body shaking. Erika nodded. Yes, I have screenshots, timestamps, even deleted messages recovered from cloud backups. I was going to wait to reveal it, but after seeing how far the rumors have gone, I couldn't stay quiet. Usha's tears streamed freely now, the weight of weeks of humiliation, anxiety, and betrayal finally crashing down. I thought I could handle it. JD, I thought I could stay strong, but this is too much. JD took her hand, gripping it tightly. You're stronger than you think, Usha. We'll get through this together. Whoever is behind it, they're going to regret it. Sophie looked between the adults, fear and confusion written across her face. But Mom, why would someone want to hurt us? Why would they do this to our family? Usha's hands shook as she pulled Sophie close. I don't know, baby. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. I promise we'll find out. Erika's eyes darted to the doorway. I think I know where we should start, and it's not who you think. The tension was suffocating. The family was left teetering on the edge of revelation and disaster. No one knew what would happen next, but one thing was clear: the rumors, the betrayals, the lies, they had only just begun to unravel. And outside, the world waited. Fans, media, political commentators, they were all watching. Every move, every reaction, every tear would be analyzed, dissected, and turned into content. Usha's emotional reaction had gone viral before she even had a chance to process it herself. The storm wasn't over, not by a long shot. The next morning, tension hung over the Vance household like a dark cloud. No one slept well. Usha stayed in the living room, clutching a blanket around her shoulders, scrolling through endless notifications. JD was pacing in the kitchen, muttering under his breath, while Erika sat silently on the sofa, her hands folded, her expression unreadable but intense. Then, the call came. It was from an unknown number, but Erika answered without hesitation. "Yes," she said sharply, her eyes narrowing. "I'm listening." She covered the speaker with her hand and whispered to JD and Usha, "It's the insider. They want to meet. Alone. Tonight." Usha froze. "Alone? Why alone? That's dangerous." JD's eyes darkened. "Dangerous or not, we need answers. Every hour we wait, this person gains more power over the narrative. We can't let this go on." Erika nodded. "I've prepared for this. I have recordings, screenshots, everything. If they try anything, we're ready." The entire day passed in tense anticipation. Every knock at the door, every text notification, every unfamiliar car in the driveway sent Usha's heart racing. The weight of the public scrutiny, the constant online attacks, and now the looming confrontation with a traitor in their circle pushed her to the brink. Finally, night fell. JD insisted Erika and he stay together for safety, while Usha, despite her fears, refused to be left out. "I've faced the rumors all day," she said firmly. "I can face the person behind them too." The meeting was set at a quiet, secluded park, far from prying eyes. Erika led the way, JD flanking her, and Usha close behind. The streetlights cast long shadows, and the cold night air seemed to amplify every heartbeat. Then, from the darkness, a figure emerged. A familiar silhouette. Usha gasped, recognizing the voice before she even saw the face. "Usha, JD, Erika." The voice was calm, almost chilling. "I didn't expect you to find me so fast." Usha took a step back. "It's you," she whispered. "All this time, it's you?" The insider smiled faintly. "Yes, I did it. And I didn't stop because I hate you. I did it because someone ordered me to." JD's fists clenched. "Ordered you? Who? Who would betray their friends, their family, like this?" The insider's expression hardened. "You don't want to hear the name, not yet. But the plan was simple: create chaos, destroy trust, and make the world doubt everything you hold dear. And so far, it's worked perfectly." Usha's eyes filled with tears, a mix of anger, betrayal, and shock. "Worked perfectly? Do you know what this has done to my family? To me?" Erika stepped forward, her tone icy. "Enough talking. You're going to tell us everything, right now, or we go to the authorities. Every bit of evidence you've manipulated, every post, every message, you show us." The insider laughed softly, a sound that made Usha shiver. "You really think you're in control? You think a few screenshots and a confrontation will undo months of planning? I've covered my tracks. And the worst part? Even when you find out who's behind this, will you believe them? Or will you think it's just another rumor?" JD's eyes blazed. "We'll believe the truth. And the truth always comes out." For a tense moment, the night air was electric. Every second stretched like an eternity. Then, in a move that shocked them all, the insider turned and vanished into the shadows, leaving only a single envelope on the ground. Usha picked it up, hands trembling. Inside were photographs, text exchanges, and recordings, everything Erika had mentioned, but more. The evidence pointed to someone no one could have predicted, someone they had trusted implicitly, someone whose betrayal cut deeper than any online rumor ever could. Erika looked at Usha and JD, her face pale but determined. "We have proof. Now it's time to confront the mastermind. No more hiding. No more rumors. The family deserves the truth." Usha swallowed hard, her emotions raw, the weight of weeks of humiliation, stress, and fear threatening to break her. "Then let's end this, tonight." Quote. And with that, the Vances and Erika prepared to face a betrayal that would shake their world to its core. The storm of rumors, lies, and manipulated truths had led them here, and nothing would ever be the same. The Vances and Erika arrived at the agreed location, a dimly lit warehouse on the outskirts of town. The place smelled of dust and old machinery, the kind of setting that belonged in a thriller, not real life. Usha's hands trembled as she clutched the envelope, the weight of the evidence inside heavier than any physical object. JD kept a protective arm around her shoulders while Erika led the way with cautious precision. From the shadows, the insider emerged again, their face still partially hidden by a hood. "You came," they said, almost impressed. "I didn't think you had the courage." Usha stepped forward, her voice shaking but firm. "Enough games. Who did this? Who tried to destroy us from the inside?" The insider laughed, a chilling, hollow sound. "You really want to know? The truth is uglier than you can imagine. Someone you trusted implicitly, someone you called family, orchestrated this entire campaign of lies." JD's eyes narrowed. "Name them, now." The insider took a slow step forward, the dim light catching their face just enough to reveal a familiar expression. Someone the family had always welcomed, someone they'd confided in countless times. "It was your cousin, Elaine," the insider said. Usha gasped, the name hitting her like a physical blow. "Elaine? My own cousin?" Her voice broke. Why would she do this?" The insider's smirk widened. Jealousy, resentment. She felt overshadowed. And when she realized the world was watching JD, when she saw your public image growing stronger, she saw an opportunity to destroy everything you built. And she didn't stop at you. She wanted to fracture the family, make your children question their own parents, make JD look vulnerable, make Erika's reputation crumble, all in one fell swoop. Erika's jaw tightened. She manipulated everything, the videos, the posts, the leaks, even private conversations. And she knew exactly how to make it look like JD and Usha were at fault. Usha sank into a nearby crate, burying her face in her hands. "All this time, I trusted her. I welcomed her into our home, shared our secrets, and she betrayed us." JD knelt beside her, his voice low but steady. "We will make her pay for this. Not just for us, but for our family. For Sophie, for the kids, for everyone who's been dragged into this nightmare." The insider interjected, their tone sly. "Oh, it gets better. Elaine isn't working alone. There's a network, people in politics, media, even some in your closest circles, feeding her information, helping her twist narratives. By the time you realize the full extent, it'll be too late." Usha lifted her tear-streaked face, anger igniting in her eyes. "Then we'll stop her. We'll expose every single one of them. We won't let them win." Erika stepped forward, holding the envelope tightly. "And we have the proof. Screenshots, recordings, even financial trails linking her to the online attacks. The world will know the truth. No more rumors, no more whispers, no more games." JD's expression hardened. "Tonight, we take back control. Tonight, the Vances, and everyone they care about, fight back. Let her try to spin her lies in public. We have evidence. We have the truth. And the truth always comes out." The insider shook their head slowly, almost admiringly. "You're brave, I'll give you that. But beware, Elaine isn't finished. She's clever, patient, and ruthless. And if you think tonight will end this, you're wrong. This is just the beginning." Before anyone could respond, the insider disappeared into the shadows once again, leaving the three standing in the warehouse, hearts pounding, minds racing, and adrenaline surging through their veins. Usha clutched the envelope tighter, her emotions a whirlwind of fear, anger, betrayal, and determination. "JD, Erika, we fight this together. We take back our lives. No more lies, no more games." JD nodded solemnly. "Together," Erika added, her voice unwavering, "and when we're done, the world will see exactly who the real manipulators are, and who we truly are." The warehouse fell silent. Outside, the night pressed in, filled with shadows and uncertainty. But inside, a new resolve had formed. The battle was far from over, but for the first time, the Vances and Erika were ready to face it head-on. The next morning, the Vance household was buzzing with nervous energy. Usha moved with purpose, her previous despair replaced by a steely determination. The storm of rumors had left its mark, but now it fueled a different fire, a drive to reclaim her family's reputation and confront the betrayal head-on. JD sat at the dining table, laptop open, tracking every online thread, every post, every clue that could link Elaine to the chaos. Erika paced, reviewing the evidence they had collected overnight. "This has to be airtight," Erika said, holding up the envelope of screenshots and recordings. "No loopholes, no mistakes. If we're going to go public, we need to hit hard and fast. Anything less, and Elaine will spin it in her favor." Usha nodded, her hands trembling slightly as she clutched a cup of coffee. "I don't care how hard it hits. I want the truth out there. I want people to know we've been victims, not the villains." JD leaned back, rubbing his temples. "The tricky part is timing. If we release this too soon, the media will run with the rumor narrative before they even report the evidence. If we wait too long, she'll have a chance to cover her tracks again." Erika's eyes flicked to Usha. I say we do it today. Publicly. Social media, press release, interviews, everywhere. We can't let her control the narrative another second. Usha's phone buzzed. A notification. A new viral clip of JD laughing at a charity event had been twisted online, captioned as JD Vance hiding secrets while Usha suffers. Her hands tightened around the phone. Every time I turn around, there's another lie. Enough. Let's end this today. By late afternoon, their plan was in motion. Erika coordinated with trusted journalists, ensuring the evidence would be released simultaneously across platforms. JD prepared a statement, concise but powerful, exposing the manipulation, the leaks, and most importantly, the mastermind behind it all, Elaine. Meanwhile, Usha drafted a heartfelt post, addressing fans directly. Her words were raw, emotional, and unfiltered. She detailed the harassment, the emotional toll, and the betrayal by someone close. She called for justice, for truth, and for the public to resist the temptation of gossip. At precisely 6 p.m., the releases went live. Within minutes, social media erupted. Fans flooded platforms with support for Usha. Hashtags like #TruthForUsha and #ExposeElaine began trending worldwide. Commentators scrambled to cover the story, political analysts debated the implications, and the rumor mill, once so powerful, crashed under the weight of verified evidence. But Elaine wasn't idle. Within hours, she posted a cryptic message, denying everything without providing proof. The comments section exploded. Some defended her, others turned against her. Usha watched, heart racing, as the public reaction mirrored the chaos of the past weeks, but this time, it was on their terms. Late that night, Usha, JD, and Erika convened again, exhausted but victorious. "We did it," JD said quietly, relief washing over him. "The truth is out. People finally see who's responsible." Usha exhaled, tears streaming freely, this time of relief and catharsis. "It doesn't erase the pain, the lies, but it's a start. We've reclaimed our story. And that feels incredible." Erika nodded. "This isn't the end. Elaine will fight back, her allies will try to spin it again. But we have the truth. And as long as we stick together, nothing can tear us down." Usha smiled weakly but firmly. "Together," she echoed. And for the first time in weeks, she felt a glimmer of hope, a sense of control returning to a life that had been hijacked by rumors, betrayal, and chaos. Outside, the night air was calm. But the storm had passed, for now. Inside, the family was united, stronger than ever, ready to face whatever came next. The days following the public revelation of Elaine's betrayal were a whirlwind of chaos, vindication, and relentless tension. The Vance household, once quiet and orderly, had transformed into a war room, a place where every phone notification, every email, every news alert carried the weight of potential disaster or victory. Usha moved through it all with a fierce determination, no longer the fragile figure overwhelmed by rumors and lies, but a woman fueled by anger, clarity, and a need for justice. Her tears had been shed, her heartbreak exposed, and now every ounce of emotion was channeled into reclaiming her narrative. JD, usually composed, had become even more strategic, coordinating with media outlets, lawyers, and political consultants. He knew the storm wasn't over just because the evidence was out. Elaine had allies, and in Washington circles, loyalty was fluid, and reputations were easily manipulated. He spent hours reviewing the leaks, timestamps, and recordings, dissecting every angle to anticipate her next move. Erika, calm yet unyielding, became the linchpin in their operation. Usha meticulously catalogued every piece of evidence, ensuring it could withstand scrutiny and dismantle any counter-narrative Elaine might attempt. One morning, her phone buzzed incessantly, tweets, videos, comments, and articles dissected her statement, praising her courage or questioning her motives. Her heart raced as she scrolled through both support and skepticism. A video from a popular commentator claimed insider knowledge linking Elaine to a network of operatives, hinting that someone even closer than a cousin might be involved, a betrayal that could shatter the family's trust. Usha's hand shook as she showed JD. "It's not just Elaine, there's another person?" she whispered. JD's frown deepened. "If there's another player, we need to find them before they strike again." Erika, reviewing evidence, revealed inconsistencies in Elaine's network and signs of a mole with access to the family's private life. The household became tense, a mix of strategy meetings and quiet, nervous moments. Every creak, every phone ring made hearts race. Usha, determined not to appear weak, steeled herself for whatever came next. The trio devised a plan, a controlled leak of select evidence to provoke a reaction. Hours later, an encrypted message arrived, chilling Usha to the bone. "You think you've won, but the game isn't over. You'll see soon who's really behind this." JD clenched his jaw. They know we're onto them. Whoever it is, they're confident and dangerous. The next day, a media frenzy erupted. Usha faced cameras with grace and fire, speaking of betrayal, resilience, and truth, while JD ensured every communication was strategic, and Erika guided the narrative behind the scenes. Midweek, Erika discovered financial records linking Elaine to an anonymous associate within the family circle, a shocking revelation confirming the betrayal ran deeper than anyone had imagined. A sting operation was planned under the guise of reconciliation. Elaine entered the Vance home, unaware of the trap. Cameras and recording devices captured her every word and gesture. Eventually, Elaine revealed knowledge of private family matters she shouldn't have known, providing undeniable proof of her duplicity. Elaine, the evidence doesn't lie, JD said firmly. Why betray your family? Elaine faltered, confessing her feelings of invisibility and jealousy. Usha, burning with anger and clarity, responded, being seen doesn't mean destroying everyone around you. You'll be held accountable. Erika added, the world will know. Every manipulated post, clip, and conversation is documented. The confrontation left Elaine's facade shattered, her network exposed. Social media erupted, public opinion shifted, and support for the Vances skyrocketed. The family reclaimed their narrative, their unity and strategy proving stronger than deception. In the aftermath, fans debated motives, analyzed evidence, and trended hashtags like #TruthForUsha and #VanceFamilyStrong. The Vances had learned that betrayal could come from the closest quarters, but resilience, strategy, and unity could overcome even the most calculated manipulation. The drama isn't over. Questions remain. Will Elaine retaliate? Are there more secrets? Yet Usha, JD, and Erika stand firm, united, strategic, and unshakable, ready for whatever comes next. Their story is now part of a larger conversation about trust, loyalty, and accountability, proving that courage, truth, and family can triumph over betrayal.